Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. It is Thursday, the 28th day of July, 2022, Thursday of the 17th week in Ordinary Time, the 17th week of the year. It is also 6 months till my birthday. Still in Kansas City. If you see right behind me, far in the distance over there, Kansas City is the headquarters of Hallmark Cards. So anybody who purchases Hallmark Cards knows that Kansas City is the headquarters for it. This is the Crown Center, which is an indoor shopping mall, part of the Weston Intercontinental what do you call it? Mall, or hotel. And it's Crown Center because, again, Crown is the symbol for Hallmark cards. So there's also a department store in this shopping mall called Paul's, which is, I guess, a clothing fashion line of Hallmark cards. I never knew that before. So anyway, still, this is day 4, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, we're getting day 4 of this conference, this preliminary conference before the Great Chapter of Unity for the Order of Friars Minor in the United States. The Chapter of Unity will take place next October 2023, but these are preliminary meetings. We conclude tomorrow. So again, talking about all those things we have done, failed to do, what we can do, what we should do, who we should be as we become a new province within the next couple of months. So today's readings are about, in many ways, trying to refashion things and refashion ourselves. The one who refashions us always is God. And so this great image, or the great parable of the potter and the clay, used many times in RCIA and in Christian initiation processes, because it is a wonderful example of the way that God works with us. Jeremiah is told to go to the potter's house. There he sees the potter at work with clay, shaping and forming things. If they turn out badly, God the potter tries again and creates what should be created with wonder and beauty. And basically, God says the same thing to Jeremiah about Israel. As clay in the hand of the potter, so are you, Israel, in my hands. You are the potter, we are the clay. A great St. Louis Jesuit, I think, him, or the Damians, or whoever it is, back in the 1970s. The whole idea, again, is a God who constantly refashions things. A God who basically can make new what has fallen apart, who can recreate what does not work well, who can offer new ways and new insights to see things when we ourselves cannot see anything. That is the wonder and beauty of our God, the wonder and beauty of being a part of the life of this God. Matthew's Gospel gets a little bit dicey because Jesus concludes a series of parables with one of the great premonitions of the last judgment or the end of time scenario, or whatever it is, where a net is thrown into the sea and fish are separated, good fish from bad fish, and Jesus then likens this to those who will deserve the kingdom and those who will go into everlasting flames and torment. So it's like, again, Jesus is probably saying this because, again, there is so much resistance and so much angst and so much contrary ideas coming from the scribes and the Pharisees to what Jesus is trying to offer and trying to make. And so Jesus basically pulls out the stops and says, this is what I am offering you. And if you do not want it, then you will lose out on something fantastic and wonderful and beautiful. Do not lose out. He asks the people if they understand what he is talking about, and they all say yes, although they don't understand anything. And then Jesus basically finishes off by saying something else, not necessarily akin to the last judgment that he's talked about, but basically, what it is that we as believers are meant to do. It is not about novelty and newness. It is also about carrying, what has always been, what is tradition, what is good about tradition, what is good about that which anchors us and roots us. Too many times in our world today, it is only what is new and what is novel that matters, and the rest of the time, it's everything that has been old or tried again or whatever it is thrown out the window and not looked out again. And that's not what we are. We are somebody who carries both. We carry both the old and the new from that storeroom that is our experience, that is our hearts, that is our life, and we put it to use for the revelation of the reign of God in our midst. And may the Lord give you his peace.